What's up, guys? FutureGameDev here, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. So, I know we said that we were going to be working on the desert village today, and we are. But I realized something that I hadn't thought about when I was building some of the buildings in Creative. Like I said in the last episode, birch really goes well with sand and sandstone. But the problem is we don't have any. So I had to do a little bit of flying around, and luckily I found some that's close. But we have to go on a little bit of a birchwood hunt. And we happen to be going straight into the face of the sun. It is so bright. So I'm just clearing a path here just because I can. But actually, to save ourselves a little bit of time, we're going to follow the coast up until the point where we run out of coast. And then right over there, you can kind of see it peeking out, is the beginning of a forest-ish biome. Luckily, I have an axe on me. I didn't even realize I had it. So it's very lucky. And we're going to swim over and chop down just enough birch trees to be able to get ahead in life and grow a few over here until we potentially build out this way. It may or may not happen because our desert village is kind of going the other direction. But I realized that I must have turned large biomes on. I don't remember what I did in the settings, but there is so much desert going the way we're building right now. There's barely anything interesting. So I may or may not do some flying around in Creative to find some spots to eventually build towards. But if we just walked around in survival, it would take forever. There's just so much desert. It's literally ridiculous. It's unreal. So I'm going to be planning on that, finding some new areas to build in. I found a nice mountain range that could be fun in the future, but for right now we're going to work on the desert village, and I got some really cool designs laid out. But the one thing I didn't really plan on is I apparently don't know this game as well as I thought I did, because I had to go and look up how to craft, because I knew you could craft it, but I didn't know how. I had to look up how to craft smooth sandstone and chiseled sandstone, because now they're built into the game. I think that came with 1.8, but I'm not entirely sure. So don't quote me on it. But I had no idea how to craft them. So I'm just sitting there in Creative, building away, and then I realize I have to figure out how to craft these when I go and actually build them. I hate that noise. I really hate it. Okay, so let's just grab a little bit more of the birch. I feel like we're on an island because I keep getting turned around. Because there's water. Okay, so that's the mainland. That's kind of where we did not come from. Check this out. Bunnies! This must be 1.8 terrain. Which means we are so going to build this way. Because there's granite, there's andesite, there's diorite in the ground, there's bunnies. Come on. Bunny rabbits. That's the best part right there. Okay. Got some saplings. Got a few more saplings. We're set. Let's get back. Which way did we come from? There are the reeds, so that way. So yeah, we're probably going to end up building out our desert village a little bit, but then we're probably going to come back this way and start building towards this this new terrain, because there's a lot more forests here, and it's more interesting. The terrain just gets better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut away. I'm going to swim back over, and I'm going to get a couple chests full of some different types of sandstone and birch doors. I'm going to pull up a few reference images, and I'm going to start building. So I will see you guys in just a second. Alrighty, so I've got my supplies together for the most part, and I got my pictures up. I think we're ready to go. So let's... I didn't really do anything really special with these. I just wanted to just play with the materials and see what I would get out of them. So I wanted to just go with some regular houses. I need my pick. The invisible chest bug is back. I don't know why it's a thing, but it is. So we're going to live with it, and hopefully we won't mess up anything. It's really weird. It's not... Shaders isn't quite ready for showtime just yet as far as like a daily driver. So basically I'm saying I shouldn't be using it for this series, but I am. So, you know, you get what you pay for. Although I didn't really pay for anything. So this is what I started with for a house design. I just started with this one with a doorway, and then I was like, what do I do with this? So I put that in, and then I was like, okay, a window would go nice here. So it's, I like the stairs under the window, and I think I may actually just leave them as open windows. I'm not entirely sure, but I might do that. Now, I'm trying to remember coming around. Let's do this side, because I'm pretty sure I remember what I did here. And it was pretty simple. I just kind of filled it out a little bit. Oh, and there goes the pick. No more mistakes. Please, get it all right. Now, I can't remember if I put regular sandstone or chisel or smooth in, but we'll just go with smooth because it's already there. And you know, I just tried to keep things interesting looking. Like, it's a flat texture and it's kind of going to be in between buildings, but I wanted there to be something there that you could look at. So let's come around, and I'm pretty sure I did the exact same thing on two sides. So let's fill that all in. This is the first time I've really gone and built a big project. So it's a new thing for me. Actually, let's go with... This would be that. And then that. And then right here, I had another window. I remember that. Just like that. So that's kind of the layout of the house. Just a little L-shaped house to kind of get it all started. We can throw a torch in here. Then we can put one in on that wall. And you can kind of see how it lights itself. The way the light comes off in these sand structures is really, really cool. I love every second of it. It's amazing, really. Now, we got to get a roof on it. And for the roof, I did a lot of the same, which actually worked out in my favor. Did I grab any actual sand? I have dirt. That'll work as a building material. I just need some scaffolding to get onto the roof itself. And basically what I did here is I sandstone, that's going to be really hard to say after a while. I slabbed up the entire edge of the roof, including over those little notches I did. And then basically, in order to top it all off, oops, made a mistake. And my pick is broken. Well, we're going to punch it out, which is going to take forever and a day, but I don't care. Fun little fact, and this might actually change how I'm building out the village a little bit. Our quarry is right over there. So I don't know if I might build up to it, but that could be fun. And then what I did for the rest of it was how I did all of this wrong. Those are supposed to be stairs. Okay, not to worry, I brought some acacia wood with me as a workwood. Here's another interesting fact. It does not rain in the desert. But it rains in this biome. But you come right over here and it doesn't rain. I don't get it. I don't remember how they programmed the biomes, but it's really funny. Okay, so we need a pick. Any cobblestone? Yes, good. Make it a pick. Take one. Pass it around. Good. Now that can go right there. And now I gotta get back up on the roof. Put the dirt there for a second. Boom. Boom. There we go. Now get out of the way. So I was wrong about the whole thing. Stair outline, and then slabs on top. So let me take this down, and then I'll show you, because it actually does look pretty nice. I think I can actually reach just about all of this without actually getting on the roof. It's funny, I say no mistakes, and as soon as my pick breaks, I realize I did the biggest mistake of them all. It's kind of funny, but at the same time, painful, time-consuming. Because I'm building these buildings for the second time now, so it should be easy enough. But, nope. Oh, and I just broke a block. What was there? Chisel. There we go. Now, the thing that makes this village very rewarding for me is I haven't looked at any designs for... Well, no, I can't say that. I did look at one or two pictures of desert buildings just to kind of point me in a direction, and it pointed me in a very different direction from what I saw. I'll say it like that. Because I didn't really see anything I liked. Instantly, at least. Why is that not right? Can I... Nope. It's because I'm in the block. What? Okay, come on. There we go. That's better. And then while we're at it, before we get up, bloop. Okay. That's much better. It was so much easier in creative. Which is actually really weird of me to say, because for the longest time, I absolutely hated creative. I just didn't like building in it because I was a big advocate of survival. And now here I am in a hybrid survival where... Did I really just lose that block? Where I build in a survival world, but there's not really any survival to it left because I'm in peaceful. So it's a weird balance. I keep placing blocks wrong. It's funny for me because normally my second slot in my inventory is my pick. So anytime I get something wrong, I press the number 2 so I can fix it. But that's smooth sandstone right now. So it messes with my brain every time I mess up because I reach, just like that, for the wrong brick. Just finish up. I want to see if I can get 2 buildings in. The second building actually wasn't as interesting, but it was, you know, every now and then you have to have filler buildings. And most of these buildings don't really feel like filler, which is kind of cool. Okay, so there we go. Knock that out. And then this right here is, ouch, our ceiling. Nothing too fancy, just enough of a surface to cover the roof, give us some room to breathe. And then what I think I did for the inside on this one, and I'd actually have to check and see if I did it for all the others, is I took stairs and I actually lined the inside of the roof with upside down stairs. Just like this. I think it was just for this house. Can I get this to behave? There we go. Yep. Good, not good. What did I do? How did I do this? Let's just run it from this side. Oh. Place it upright. And upright, I mean upside down. I may have just actually punched that block out. Oh, was that a stair on the outside? Yep, it was. Let's go outside and fix it. I was wondering about that. Yep. Ow. Get back up. We're almost there. It's okay. Get up. Get up and stay up. Come on. There we go. Now. Yeah, that's a little weird. But just fill it up. Make it work. Yeah, that's not bad. So there you go. Small desert house. And boom. Give it a door. Call it a day. Actually, we're not quite done because I did birch floors and I actually furnished it. But I want to see if I can get one more done. And then I'll furnish them a little later. I think it was right here. 2, 3, 4. And then this one was a little different. 2, 3, 4. I didn't do... I still went with kind of the chisel around the door. But I went back to the smooth sandstone in front of the door. Instead of insetting it. And then... what did I do? I think I just varied the sides a little bit. So on this one, there's really not any need to have a window. So I think I went like that. And just kind of did something decorative. So this is a simple 3x3 house. On the inside. On this one, I think I gave it a window. So I would have gone kind of like that. Probably. And then here, we'll throw it up a little bit and do chisel surround on the window. Take a look. Not bad. Oh, no, that's wrong. Because I had a ladder in here. This one had a rooftop access. Man, I really get used to having my pick in the second slot. So this one had a nice little access to the roof. And then on the outside, we had... let's get a little bit of dirt. Just a little bit of a stair surround. Just to give it an edge. Just like that. Nothing too fancy. And that was about it. It's really a simple one. There's nothing complicated about it. Very simple to build. Just a little filler building for your desert village. And there you go. Pop some torches on the roof. It's got a nice view. I think we had one inside by the door, just so it kind of lights up a little bit. I don't think it was there, though. It wasn't right by the door. No, it had to be over here somewhere. because it looks weird. There we go. And yeah, guys, that's, excuse me. That is merely the start of our desert village. I've got probably another 6 buildings ready. 1 or 2 I may build off camera, but I mainly want to build them on camera for you guys so you can kind of see how I do it and just get things going. If it's going to rain, let's just go where it actually rains. But you should see this city at night. It really starts to come together. So I'm going to go work on a few buildings off camera. Well, as far as designing them. And next episode, we'll put a few more in. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, throw a like on it. And until next time, unless the internet explodes, I'm the Future Game Dev. You guys take care.